The original mines were further away. This was the second set of this mining company. It started about 1914, 1915, operated till the early 20s. But there's at least 7 of these type drift mines, and they go after between a 30 and 36 inch coal seam. Should be going off at different angles. They go back a pretty good ways, and behind is the river. They had a tramway bed that went to a main tramway line rail bridge going over the river, and there was a sister coal mine operation on the other side of the river, and they used both used the joint tracks to go around the far side of the ridgeline to what is still today active railroad tracks to the tipple. When they were operating this, they were using the Whitcomb gasoline locomotive.
All right, guys, we're gonna travel back in time, see where this thing goes. If this is a bust, we got about 7 other ones.
Don't know how deep the water is. Could be 2 feet. Got a nice headroom.
Heck yeah. Glowstick Films gave you a little bit of history on this. So now what we're gonna do is just check and see if there's anything remaining. First thing when you come in here, you have a fossilized tree.
Nice. That's part of the tour.
Yeah.
Good headroom.
So far.
Yeah.
Headroom right now. You know, we are on the ground, on a few pieces of the top that has come down. About 4 feet, but it's gonna increase to about 5.5, 6 feet. Now this sand is interesting. Almost like it's maybe has been washed up from the river rising. Or just from a collapse from outside. Looks like we might veer to the left or to the right. It's hard to say. Looks like we can go to the left or to the right. Let's go to the left. So I believe this mine does flood because if you look here at the top, you've got a stick. And the only way for that to get there, and it also makes sense with this beach like sand being in here. But you know, we are along the river, so makes sense. Another access point right there. Yeah, the headroom is good now. I don't know what we're gonna find in here, if anything. But for me, it's just about the adventure. All these tunnels. Just exploring and seeing the conditions and the work environment that these guys worked in. They have a very, very solid top. You can see there's not much in the way of rock falls. As ballistic film stated, got about 36-inch coal seam, about 3 feet that they were working. These left and right work colleges. I'm not seeing any numbers indicating the work headers. Could be with this being flooded. It could just be covered up by the dirt. I've noticed once you have a curved top like this, it tends to withstand a lot better than the flat ones. I guess it limits the amount of pressure that's on it. See if this water continues or if it dries out again. Little slippery. We might get to a point where the water has concentrated here. Let's see if we can keep pushing. Ooh. You guys see that turtle down there? Yeah, if that was one of those alligator snapping turtles, I would have been freaking out. All right, the water is to the top right here. Let's see if we can go to the right. just dead ends. Let's flip around and meet up with glow stick films. Some of the gas is coming up from going in this water. Yeah, that's just the gas is coming from stirring up this water. Hopefully we don't step on the turtle now. I can't see the bottom. That's what happens when you can't see the bottom. Plastic films right here. It floods to the top. Once you keep going, there was a turtle back there though. Yeah, you can see the top. This obviously floods to the very top because you see all those sticks and stuff that are stuck up there.
Okay, so we're working on that. That sounds like a bat that's gone insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off since we're going out. May not even let me until we... We're gonna check that passage to the right or just go look at the other ones? I'll try to go ahead of you so this thing will shut up.
Incredible effort for church now.
Absolutely.
Solid rock.
Said you can look at the ground and see there's really no obstruction from roof falls.
No, I mean it's blue slate roof, solid, no timbering support. If there was, it's been blown away.
Right.
Power of the water.
See right here with this tree bridge, you can tell the water deposits it all the way to the top.
Yeah.
guess this was the another intersection. Let's see if we can go. I believe what we have here looks like it's going to be this way the whole way through.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, we've got some other ones to check out.
Yeah.
So-
Saving energy for when we climb back up the hill.
Right. So guys, hope you enjoyed this one. We're gonna get out of this one and see if those other ones are open.
All done before 17. Let me get you this.
Dude, that was all right. That entrance makes it worth it.
The entrance alone, man. Even if you didn't even go in at entrance,
Heck yeah.
that's an entrance to my garage. My fallout shelter. I tell you, man, with all the rain we've had, I'm surprised this bitch ain't closed.
Right. That's crazy though. It tells you how high the river rises.
Absolutely. I was in a video, I just said, man, what did they do with the river roads when these were in operation?
Better hope those water pumps. Alright guys, make sure you subscribe to Glowstick Films.
Oh, get a picture.
Get a picture of that petrified tree.
Hell yeah, man, awesome.
While he's doing that. Yeah, this is concrete, man. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next one.